Thank you so much, Mr. President. And my wife is gone. She, by the way, is the finest human being I've ever met, without any question. I met her, and she was a freshman at Galway College, and I was almost 10 years older. And she's been with me ever since. She suffered some horrific mental health issues, but never gave up. Never. It was not unusual for me to come home to our house and have a woman in our living room crying because she's suffering from depression. So I lived with someone who knew about life. She was a school teacher, young children. She's phenomenal with kids, believe me when I tell you that. Has the patience of a saint, but has no interest in politics. Despite that, she has no interest in basketball. But we get along extremely well. I love her to death, and she is the absolute love of my life, and without her, I don't know what I would do. To my staff, many of whom are here today, Pete, John, Mr. Davis, Larry DeMarzo, my son, Kevin, are the two Irons, former running mates, Milo J.C., Max, staff, Alex from the new Senator's staff person. Finally getting to the Senate, Alex. And, of course, John McKean, who has been around for a long time and has been through a few battles with me. And I would say to him, don't ever be afraid to run against the machine, right, John? And we kicked their ass each and every time. But, Joe, you mentioned your dad, who I loved to death. You talk about a guy who was Irish through and through, who loved his family, and I can remember being in that room with you and him when he was dying. And he was a man of great charm at times. And when he put that charm on you, you just laughed like, well, all heck. And he was the top Irishman in Essex County as long as he lived. And I know he's got to be so damn proud of you, Joe. God bless you. I often talk about different things and different people, but one of the things I did when I was governor is I created a bond for $250 million to build group homes for autistic children. And so what I decided to do was every time I would see an autistic child in public with their family, and the family recognized me, I would ask, can I hug them? So for me, that was telling them somebody in a high place of government like me cares about you. And that goes back to my dad and my childhood. I was born and raised on the third floor of a funeral home. And by the way, the elevator only went to the second. But there were 5 of us. Parents never had an education beyond high school. Neither did any of us until we got older and we became the first generation to ever go to college. I took about 10 years to get my degree, but I became a student in almost half of the state of New Jersey colleges. So I've lived a life that's long and full. I can remember it was in the paper the other day about when I was governor, Jay-Z and Beyonce had called, and I don't even know if I knew who they were at the time, asked if I would come to the opening of their nightclub in Atlantic City at Caesars. So I got there, and I got up to speak, and the 2 of them were in front of me, and I said, not for nothing, if I were Jay-Z, Beyonce would be my fiance. She jumped up and gave me the biggest kiss she's ever given anybody up to that date, I can assure you. But doing the deal for the Giants and the Jets for a brand new stadium. So I started the negotiations, and I said, before we get into the long, hard negotiations. Mr. Johnson, this is Johnson & Johnson I'm dealing with, right? I'm a kid from Orange. I said, when I buy a box of Band-Aids, how much money are you making on that? So you never know in life. And in this business, the biggest people in the world with all the money, so it comes down to dealing with government. It just is what it is. And for all of us, never forget those at the lower level in life, what we can do for them. I remember with Wayne Breyer. I don't know how now many of you remember Wayne, but he was a state senator, African-American, and we started the bill to allow students with a certain grade in school, less fortunate in terms of family finances, to go to junior college for free. I was so damn proud of that. I had gone to junior college. I'm not embarrassed by it. I still meet people who say, my son went for free because of you. Those are the things that are our legacy for a long, long time. But to all of you, I can look around and see John Bramnick over here. Now, John's a Republican, which I can care less about. John and I have done 2 comedy shows. He was better one night, I was better the next night. But we entertained people, and we showed people that regardless of your party, we get along. And we worked for the people of the state of New Jersey. And every day of your life is a treasure to be able to do that and to be involved in the issues of the day. So for me, it's been a lifetime of complete enjoyment and something I will never forget. I don't know how many years I have left. I hope a long time. But we all can understand and appreciate the position we're in and what we can do. So to all of you here and all those who have served with me in 50 years in being down here, many of whom have obviously passed. But thank you all, and thank you for the state of New Jersey for being the great state that it is. God bless everyone. Thank you.